It's one of the most meaningful regular season games to end the season that we've had in recent memory. The battle to be the King of the North. Which side should you be on? I'll tell you what I think right now. Good Sunday, everybody, and welcome to the jungle. Hope you're as excited as I am for the big showdown tonight to be the King of the North. In my opinion, this is honestly the only game you should be considering betting in the NFL today. Week 1 and Week 18 are weeks that you'd like to keep it light. Yesterday, I had only one play. I didn't have a video. It was a Jungle Members play. You see it right here. We had the Steelers +3. That cashed for us. We had a great day overall. We were 4-0, 3-0 in the NBA. 1-0 in the NFL. Again, you like to keep it light with these weeks. I know that Tampa has to win. I know Atlanta has to win. I know Miami has to win. And I know that Denver has to win. But in terms of who those other teams are putting out there, it's really just guesswork in terms of spread cover, player props, stuff like that. So I stay away from all other games in Week 18. But this is a big one. I have a side that I really like, and we're going to get into it right now. Now, these two teams played, of course, once before the season. Detroit won 31-29, 2-point game thanks to a 21-point second quarter. The difference in that game is they ran the ball 27 times. And, I'm on record of saying, of course, David Montgomery is very valuable, and more Jahmyr Gibbs is a good thing. But not against this Minnesota run defense that's ranked number 2 in the NFL. You're going to need a little bit of a break for him. A little bit when the bus runs out of gas, you're going to need a little bit of fill-in work for him, and they don't have that with the backup role, in my opinion. So they're able to run the ball 27 times. Again, a 2-point win. Gibbs, of course, is a workhorse. Now, this is the time when Jahmyr Gibbs started to become the feature back around this time and kind of take that from Montgomery before he got hurt. But again, with Montgomery in there, he still ran the ball 9 times and offered Gibbs the relief that he needs. So Minnesota, I think, without that relief, should be able to neutralize a little bit, slow down, not stop, but slow down Gibbs. That's going to force the pass for Detroit. And Jared Goff's a great quarterback. I think he's fantastic. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a great wide receiver. Williams is a good receiver. Laporta, they got weapons. We know that. But nobody blitzes more than the Minnesota Vikings. And that defense is opportunistic. They're second in the NFL in takeaways. So let's take a look at all this here. You're taking away Detroit's ability to run the ball as much and as fresh as they want to against the run defense that's number 2 in the NFL. They're decent against the pass, but better when they neutralize the run. An opportunistic defense that's second in takeaways. And I think that Dan Campbell's arrogance is going to get in his way. Going for it in 4th down on your own 20 sometimes, like you're playing job man football, is cute against the Cleveland Browns, but these Minnesota Vikings are not to be trifled with in that way. I think if he has one bad decision like that flips the field and creates a situation where it's a turnover, I think that's it. I think that's the game. I think Campbell's got to be very careful with his arrogance and his bravado coaching in this game. That coaching staff on the other sideline, very good, very underrated. Now, I understand how good the Lions are, Detroit is, okay? But we're breaking down this game. It often comes down to the worst unit on the field, and that by far is the Detroit Lions defense. Now, they have a ton of injuries. I'm sensitive to that. But you know how many points you get to start the game because you have bad injuries and how much sympathy you get? 0. It doesn't matter. You play the game with who you have. Now, even healthy, this Detroit Lions team has never been able to slow down Justin Jefferson. In fact, look at Justin Jefferson's last 4 games against the Lions with a healthy defense. Targets 15, 10, 14, 8. Receptions 11, 6, 12, 7. Yards 223, 141, 190, 181. Touchdowns 0, 1, 1, 1. They have never been able to slow down Justin Jefferson. The Vikings can run the ball well enough. So if you ask 20 experts who's going to win this game, you might get 10 on the Vikings, 10 on the Lions. I'd be on the Viking side. But as a professional handicapper, if you ask me what side should you be on, when everything I just mentioned, the team I just mentioned, all the stuff, Lions' defensive weakness, not being able to run the ball as fresh as they're going to want to, the arrogance of coaching, unable to stop Justin Jefferson, an opportunistic Minnesota defense that takes the ball away, and you're giving me 3 points with that team, I'm on the Vikings +3. I got it for -110 over on Fanatics. Hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear in the comments what side that you're on, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.